I want you
to mind your language.
Retard.
Spastic.
Mong.
moron.
These words are offensive to me.
I hear words like this in the media all the time.
And it is wrong.
These words used to be medical words
To describe people like me.
They were used to say I was different and not a valuable person.
I don't like when people say suffering from a learning disability.
I do not suffer from a learning disability, and I do not need your pity.
If people in the media show more respect to people like me, this will change how other people in society treat me.
There are lots of types of learning disability, and all of them should be shown on these programs. This will help public to understand learning disabilities more and to know people that we are not the same.
We want people with learning disabilities to be featured in all different shows.
Quiz shows,
Reality shows,
Soaps.
dramas.
interviews.
At the moment, people like me aren't interviewed for programs very often.
This means you don't get to hear my voice, and my voice is important.
I want characters with learning disability to have long-term roles that aren't about their learning disability.
Sometimes there are people with learning disabilities on TV or radio programs, but their roles are always short-term and are based on them having a learning disability.
I want to see people with learning disabilities on TVs dealing with things that I deal with in my life, like finding a job, having relationships.
I do not want to be a stereotype.
I want to be just like
Everybody else.
I want people to play a learning disability roles to be actors who have learning disability.
People who don't have learning disabilities don't know what it's like to have a learning disability.
how will people know what I am really like and what it means to have a learning disability if I'm never seen on programs.
Thank you for listening to us.
I really want you to take this seriously and change the way you do things.